Thank you very much. My question, Speaker, is for the Minister of the Environment. Last week, the minister was forced to backtrack on his negative comments towards the province's auto sector. Now, despite his swings at the auto sector, we know that under the government's Green Investment Fund, they're using cap-and-trade money to build charging stations. Now, we're glad that he saw the light on the auto sector after being taken to the woodshed, Speaker, but why is he giving millions of dollars of contracts to Hydro-Quebec to install electric vehicle charging stations when there are plenty of Ontario companies that can do the job? Why are you doing that, Minister?
Thank you. Mr.
Speaker, I'm sure my colleague, Minister of Transportation, would also like to make a comment about this. But let's just get the record straight. I, unlike the member opposite, members over here, have voted for the largest investments in our auto sector in the history of Canada. I'm very proud to have worked with the auto sector. And, Mr. Speaker, without the support of the party opposite, who doesn't want to see any revenue come out of cap-and-trade for the auto sector, we're about to repeat that and make another massive investment in building the Ontario auto sector and the infrastructure to support it. I need no lessons from the member opposite on being a champion of the auto sector, and when he can hold his voting record to be anywhere near members on this side of the auto sector, because you didn't learn your lesson, and you're opposing the cap-and-trade system that will deliver unprecedented investments in innovation, in market development, in modernization of plants, and in developing new markets for Ontario's automobile.
Thank you. Supplementary.
To answer the first question, now first we give free hydro to Quebec, and now we're going to have them build our charging stations. Speaker, the minister has had to backtrack on comments made about the nuclear industry, agriculture, and the auto sector all in 1 week. Now the Premier's office won't even let him speak to the Toronto Board of Trade because he's too much of a liability. It's one thing to say something ill-informed, but it's another to act on it. If the minister thinks it's best to take money raised in the Green Investment Fund, money that is raised from the taxpayer of Ontario, and invest it in contracts to other jurisdictions to build charging stations, then answer this. How much money from the Green Investment Fund is going to contracts, money from the people of Ontario going to contracts signed with other jurisdictions?
Minister.
Minister of Transportation, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Minister of Transportation.
Thanks very much, Speaker. I thank the member of the opposition for this question, however misguided it might be. You know, Speaker, a number of weeks ago, I was proud to stand in Mississauga here in Ontario, a wonderful community, to announce how we were proceeding with investing the $20 million that we announced back in December to build, Speaker, by 2017, 500 electric vehicle charging stations across the province of Ontario. Speaker, this will no doubt lead to a reduction in what we call range anxiety for those individuals who want to make that choice in their effort collectively to help us fight climate change, to purchase a zero-emission vehicle, Speaker. And I would have thought that member and the Conservative caucus would have supported an initiative that would build a network of fast and traditional chargers in every corner of the province, Speaker. I was proud to be in Mississauga, a company called KPI. We will see charging stations at Tim Hortons, at McDonald's, at IKEA's, and so many other places across this province, Speaker. This member should support it. Thanks very much.